Hi guys, we're dropping a Mine Collective. I'm my Executioner Prime, 2 large pulls, 4 ER medium, 1.22 heat efficiency. So, in any solo drop, uh, the key to winning, and I mean, you're not going to win all the matches, but the biggest thing that you need to do is dictate the fight at your pace. And that's sometimes, it isn't easy, but what you have to do is you have to put yourself in a position where you have the safety of your team, but you can be shooting almost all the time. When you're a top tier player, a higher end player, you'll notice that you're doing maybe twice or 3 times as much damage as the second highest guy. So this is one of the burdens of it. But as you watch these things and become more professional player, it's its own reward in doing it. So right off the start, Burning Mask. Do it completely full, get this extra speed boost. The advantage of this mech over any others is the fact that it has mask. The acceleration, deceleration is huge on this thing. So anytime you're stopping, accelerating, you need to be, hitting mask. The speed bonus is not all that great. It's just accel, decel that's important. And earlier, I was looking down that alleyway or whatever to see if I could see, anything coming across. There was one Stormcrow or whatever I was able to see. So I can say, well, hey, their assaults are not spawning on that point, so I'm okay for so far. So double jumping, you can usually make it one jump, but I just do it just to be safe, and immediately spot Nova. So I shoot into a CT. I take a little bit of a burn to mine, but I put 54 points of damage into his massive, center torso and pretty much cripple him out of the fight. One of them drops or launches a UAV. I take it out, and then I start, rotating right because I can see the blips right there, and I don't want to engage that. I can't do it properly. I see a Wolverine coming up. I just unload him to his center torso, and he's red armor. He's pretty much out of the fight as well. Yeah, now he's red armor. So there's a Mad Dog is there as well, and I can see now that the enemy team has rotated to my old position where the Nova was. So I'm gonna take 1 or 2 pokes. I see 1 direwolf. I see 2 direwolves. So they're extremely heavy. There's quite a bit there. I probably shouldn't have taken the second poke, but oh well. I dropped the airstrike as well to get to some damage in, and I start moving to the right. At this point, I'm getting hit by LRMs. I pump mask to dodge them. I don't want to engage at this point because I'm thinking, well, the UAV's still up. They're going to see where I'm going. So LRMs are not on me anymore, and I begin rotating right. Just slowly, using the seismic to see where they are. Anyways, I see an Ebonjag, underneath me. I nuke his right torso out. And that's the huge thing about taking these Z-axis points is that you can do stuff like this. And then there you go. His left torso's out. He had fresh full frontal armor. So here we have a quad Gauss direwolf. These things are any direwolf that I see with Gauss rifles in the torsos. When you see those sparks emitting from the torsos, I just aim for them. They just fall apart. That 20 damage, to the torso, they come right off the mech. They're extremely to blow off. And there you go. And now he's down. So pretty much just waiting for the crab to rotate so he can give me his back, and I come up behind him and just put as much damage into him as possible. And then I begin my own little mini NASCAR to what the enemy's been doing. So here, getting as many shots, as I can, and I'm trying to limit the amount of people that see me. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not overexposing myself. I'm not engaging multiple targets, and then also trying to keep mask enough where I can use it in an emergency situation if I really need to get out of there. You don't want to always have it up right at the line. Anyways, that catapult, I eared him because it was the LRM guy that was shooting at me earlier. Wanted to take care of him. Direwolf, his CT, aim for it, and it's gone. And this is one of those things, is target prioritization. If you know that, you've crippled the guy, there's no point in farming the damage or whatever. That will cost you the match. So that catapult, he was pretty much food for the Stormcrow. I let the Stormcrow have him. Here, I'm taking the torso out on the Direwolf. He's got UAX. It's not as dangerous as Laser Gauss when you're poking, but it's still, hey, it's a Direwolf, I want it done. Here we have a Mad Dog. His torso's almost out. And I'm going to take it off with one more shot coming up right here. So, and again, this is another thing. So I've left him now with one SRM6. I'm not going to bother shooting him because he's not going to do any damage. I want to take care of the crab because he has a bigger threat. So, Mad Dog's left. I see the Timberwolf, his right torso's out. Most often people will put the Gauss in the right torso or in the right arm. So, and well, lucky me there, I nuked out his left torso with that laser burn. And now the Direwolf is shooting me, the one that I crippled. So, he has a Gauss and 2 lasers. I wanted to take care of him because I am more afraid of Gauss shots than ballistics like that. Because ballistics you can, autocannons, you can torso twist. The Gauss ones are a little more nasty. So here, I'm just trying to finish off that last torso. Torso twisting, pumping mask, making it difficult for him. I overrode and went over 100%. RNG actually was with me there. And now I was just waiting for the right torso on the Timberwolf, and it's done. So, this shows you, while this mech may not be, top tier competitive, it is something that you can take out in the pug match, and you can have a huge, be a huge factor on the field. 1645 damage, almost 1,000 match score. I think almost 500,000 credits. So, definitely in the right hands. You can almost make any mech, aside of maybe a few, here and there, deadly. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching the replay. I'll be sure to do one of these, pretty soon. Take care.